Eyes, one of the first areas to give away your age on your face. Is it possible, though, to get younger looking eyes overnight? And while on this channel we talk about some really great products and tips that can really help keep the eye area looking young, this video is for those of you who want your eyes to look younger the very next day. So let's talk about this and jump right in. The eye area, first to begin to show the signs of aging on your face, the reason is because we have less moisture and oil producing glands around the area of the eyes. The skin around our eyes and our eyelids, very, very thin and prone to drying out and wrinkling. And this area takes a lot of abuse because we smile, we laugh, we cry, even the way we sleep all impact this entire area around our face with fine lines and wrinkles. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys some really easy but very effective tips to improve the way the area around your eyes look overnight so that you start the next day off looking fabulous. And then I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how to keep that fabulous look going. So let's start with the number one thing you can do to make your eyes look younger overnight. And that is making sure the eyes stay hydrated, both the eye itself and the skin around the eye. And one of the best ways to do this is by applying lubricating eye drops to your physical eye before you go to sleep. The reason for this is that for, well, most of us, as we sleep, our eyes stay closed. Lubricating your eyes before sleep actually helps keep them from drying out and improves the repair process that actually takes place throughout our body, which includes your eyes. It also, believe it or not, helps keep the eyelid area hydrated from the inside out and therefore less likely to dry out as well. Simple solution, inexpensive, but can make a big difference in how your eyes look and feel the very next day. And of course, we want to keep that skin hydrated on the outside as well. So adding things like a humidifier to your room when you sleep at night can be very beneficial, not just to the skin on your eyes, but to your skin overall. But it's also super important to apply a thin layer of an eye appropriate moisturizer and then cap that moisturizer off. Now, there are a ton of eye cream products out there, from very inexpensive all the way to very expensive. And often I do recommend eye creams that contain a retinol component that are specially designed for the skin around the eyes. So whether you already have an eye cream product, that's great. I'll put a couple of recommendations of what I like to use myself down below in the video description box. But the idea here is to keep the area around the skin of the eyes moisturized. And the one I like to use at night is very inexpensive. It's called Smooth Landing. It's a retinoid eye balm that's very hydrating for the area around the eye by Versed Skincare. So after you've finished the rest of your nighttime skincare routine and you've hydrated your eyes with the lubricating eye drops, you want to apply a little bit of this, which again, in this case is a balm, right? Okay. And then you just want to pat that over the eyelid and around the crow's feet area and just under the eyes to give the skin here that extra infusion of moisture and hydration. If you're using an eye cream and not an eye balm type of product, it's helpful to apply something like Aquaphor or almond oil or jojoba oil over that eye cream to help again trap as much moisture around the eyes as we can. Super simple and inexpensive way to get your eyes to look great in the morning. But great looking eyes don't happen without a good night's sleep. So I need to bring that up as a tip. A good night's sleep is really important. 6 to 8 hours really makes a big, big difference, especially when it comes to pooling of lymph fluid under the eyes, that puffiness, and those ever frustrating dark circles. And speaking of sleep, how you sleep is very important. I talk about this all the time. One of the number one things that happens to our face when we sleep, especially if we sleep on our stomach or on our side, is our face gets squished up and pushed up, and it creates these creases and wrinkles that normally would not be there, taking what would be dynamic wrinkles that would disappear and turning them into static wrinkles that stick around. So how you sleep makes a big difference. We don't want to squish up the face, especially around the eye area. So sleep pillows like this one, this is the one I use by Sleep & Glow. I've talked about this pillow a million times on this channel because it's one of the few things I've done as an investment in my skincare that has absolutely made a huge difference. And if you decide to use a sleep pillow, they need to be made a certain way. They need to be able to cradle your head, especially if you're a tosser and turner like I am. They need to have these cutouts, divots as I call them, so that your face, when you're laying on the side, either side is not pushed up against the material or the pillow itself, thereby eliminating that pressure that happens every night on your face. So a good quality sleep pillow, a really good investment. This one, again, by Sleep & Glow, it's my favorite. This one's clinically tested, quality materials. I have 2 of these. One of them I've had for almost 3 years and I still use it. This one actually comes with a copper Tensile pillowcase, which is antibacterial. So if you are someone who has acne prone or super oily skin, this is a great way to combat that. And the great thing about this pillowcase is that your skincare products will not translate into the material and not be absorbed away from your skin. Again, hydration being the key. Now, of course, I've done a full review video on this pillow, which I will put at the end of this video. You can check that out. Also, a link to it down below in the video description box. But I cannot think of a more effective way than stopping the wrinkles in your skin before they start, and a sleep pillow really can help you do that. But we're not done yet. The things that you do upon waking in the morning, first thing, make a big difference on how your eyes are going to look throughout the day. One of the things that I do that's very helpful is a warm and cold water splash. In other words, I take warm tap water, splash my face with it, followed by cool tap water, splash my face with it, and then pat that moisture away. And then applying an eye product like an anti-puff eye gel can be really super helpful. A lot of these out on the market. Again, I'll put links down below in the video description box for my recommendations. And you can do this inexpensively. This particular product by Good Molecules, a very inexpensive but very effective formulated brand, Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel can really help brighten and tighten that area around the eye. And then for those of you who really have deep lines and creases around the eyes, deep crow's feet, eye filling product like 8 Saints, this is an eye skin filler, will help blend those out, make them less noticeable, and give you a much more youthful look throughout the day. And believe it or not, some light to moderate exercise in the morning, spin class, yoga, or even a quick jog can help speed up circulation, help reduce lymph fluid pooling underneath the eye, increasing your circulation and giving your skin an all-over glow. The only thing that will cost you is a little bit of time and energy, but these easy steps taken together on a consistent basis can give you younger looking eyes overnight without expensive products or treatments. And for a deep dive look on how a sleep pillow can take up to 20 years off the look of your skin, be sure and check out this video that's coming up next. Hey everybody, I have talked about the importance of getting enough rest and how that impacts the way our skin looks and how it ages. And pillows are a very important part of that. And in today's video, I'm going to share something new with you guys that I have found that not only helps my skin look great, but goes way beyond what regular pillows and pillowcases can do. Hey all, we're going to be talking about how to use sleep, or the way you're sleeping, to actually enhance your skin and help you prevent the signs of premature aging on the face in particular. If you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare like this for 36 years, helping folks like you find skincare that will work for them, not empty their wallet, and not do them more harm than good. So if that is the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. Now, this is not the first time I have talked about how important getting enough sleep is. We all know that. And if you've been following my channel anytime at all, you're also aware that our body has a sleep repair cycle that happens between about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And that is when our body repairs itself, our skin repairs itself, takes out the old, dead, senescent cells and replaces them with healthier new ones. So sleep, a very important and complex process that takes place to benefit our health, our skin, and how we're going to look as we move through the years. But it's not just the length of sleep or the quality of sleep that matters, it's how we sleep. And unfortunately for a lot of us, we sleep on pillows that squunch up our face, creating dynamic wrinkles that are actually static as you sleep, creating lines and creases that won't go away, get deeper and deeper over time, that actually don't have to be there. Now, for a number of years, I have been using a sleep pillow by Sleep & Glow. It's called an Omnia pillow. This is it right here. It's a specially designed pillow. We've talked about this before, that has divots on each side so that when you sleep, your face is placed inside that concave little area so that it doesn't get squunched up. You can see there's one on both sides. I'm a tosser and turner, so I sleep on both sides, but it's also designed to support your neck when you sleep on your back, which is obviously the best way to sleep, especially for your skin on your face and neck. Now, not everybody can do that. I certainly can't. I have tried for years to teach myself to sleep just on my back, but I don't. I move around a lot, and I think that's true of most of us. So a pillow like this can be very helpful and give you surprisingly better looking skin within just a few days of using it, you'll see the difference when you're not squishing up your face. The other thing that occurs is that most pillowcases are made of cotton, which actually wicks away skincare products. So I know a lot of people have asked me this question: why do my skincare products end up on the pillow underneath the pillowcase? Well, the cotton in your pillowcase actually takes the moisture from your skin along with skincare oils and products and displaces them just like a wick on a candle onto your pillow itself. So your pillowcase is also very important. And for years I have recommended silk pillowcases, bamboo pillowcases, because they don't do that. And Sleep and Glow has actually addressed this with a brand new pillowcase for their Omnia pillow that is made of copper. The copper is woven into this pillowcase, and it has a host of benefits for your face and your skin that goes beyond just stopping that wicking process that pulls the moisture and skincare products off your skin and onto your pillow. These pillowcases don't do that. Now, clinical studies have shown that actually using a copper pillowcase, because it's antibacterial, can really help with people who have acne breakouts, because it kills 99% of that bacteria that causes those breakouts. Not only that, the copper has a very cooling and healing effect on the skin. Obviously, it's going to help you fight wrinkles and decrease puffiness and redness. And as if those benefits were not enough, we all know that copper, like copper peptides, actually help spark and encourage collagen production in the skin. The same is true of copper tinsel into this pillowcase. There have been many clinical studies on the beneficial effects of using copper on the skin, and this is yet another way to help our skin in that anti-aging strategy. Now, previously I've done full reviews on this Omnia pillow, which I take everywhere. I will put a link to those down below in the video description box, and of course I will put a link to this pillow with its copper pillowcase for you to check out as well. But bottom line, how well you sleep and the way you sleep plays an important role in how your skin looks, not just tomorrow morning when you wake up, but again, as you move through the years. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please like it, comment below, and share it out. It really helps my channel. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that's coming up next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I really do appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on that next video.